Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Minecraft. As you can see, we are not in my typical world. In fact, we are in a multiplayer server, the Team 9000 server, to be specific. And as a preface, I'm not 100% sure if they allow recording on here, but I'm pretty sure they do. And if not, I'm sure they should be okay with it given the fact that this is pretty much free advertising for them. Anyways, again, I apologize for not having put out any videos that recently. Sorry about that. But I had been working on a pretty big project in Minecraft that I wanted to show you. And actually this is that project. It's a pretty hefty sized tower that I've built in the place that I live. I haven't quite actually finished it yet. For example, there's a portal there that's supposed to be removed, and this ladder here is temporary. It's just really convenient because, as you just saw, then that's a pretty long staircase. So basically, this tower overlooks the town that I live in this server. The town is called Logarna, I think. I'm not sure how to pronounce it actually. But pretty much this server has the townie mod, so like there's a town here that's protected and only people who live in the town can modify things, and so there's like different people's houses, like so you get like a little plot like that square right there, and so that's actually what I have here, and then I built my tower in that lot. So like there's the mayor's house, and then like the main building that has a portal to a nether rail that actually goes quite a long distance in this world, and then, you know, towers and stuff, and there's even like a communal farm and stuff. So another cool thing about the server is that there's no fire damage. So and I'm standing here, I'm on fire, nothing bad, but lava will still kill you, but fire won't. So that makes it a lot harder for people to grief and kill you with like flint and tinder. Also, another nice thing is that fire doesn't spread very much. Hold up, it's really hard to see right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get a better angle so I can show you guys all this, but it's kind of hard to see with all this. My poor character's going to get smoke inhalation damage and stuff. So right now we are on top of the map. Like, these blocks are placed at the highest possible level that blocks can be placed at. And so you got a pretty decent view of things. Actually, I'm not sure this will kill me, so let's see if I can survive this fall. Oh, yeah, I made it. Okay. So I'm actually not done with the tower yet. I'm only have one layer of glass here. I made glass panes, and actually it takes about one stack of glass to make enough glass panes to go a circle around here. And my goal is to have glass go from here all the way up to the top, and then somewhere in here have, say, about 9 or 10 blocks up. I think this is about 18, 20 blocks high. Have a second floor in the middle, and then put all my stuff up here. And here I'll take you down actually to the city floor level thing. So basically, this town has between 5 or 10 people who live in it. Something in that ballpark range. Not everyone's active. But so let's get a little bit further back. So actually, with this plot, I actually dug out the plot all the way down to bedrock. So you can get a better view of it now from here, I think. So this is a long way down. This took me forever to dig out, and there's a monster spawner there I couldn't get rid of. I haven't figured out if I want to use it for anything yet. So basically, yeah, I built a really dig hole, which at first people thought that was all I was going to do, was just dig a really big hole, and I built dual staircases down to the very base of the tower, and eventually I want the only way to the top of the tower to be straight up this spiral staircase, which I made with stone slabs, and I bordered it with nether rock. And actually what I did, if you look at these slabs, the slabs would be right there and there for this one, so I have 2, and then I have 3 on each corner, with another 2, and notice how these 2 line up with the top of those 3. I thought that was kind of a cool sort of symmetry type thing. So on the each corner, actually there should be a piece of netherrock right there. I don't have any in my inventory right now, unfortunately, though, and my armor's about broken. But yeah, that's the sort of the goal there. is what it's supposed to look like, but I missed a block right there. I also, as you can probably notice, I have a column of lava falling down here, which I think is pretty sweet. And it goes well with the fire, although the fire makes a really obnoxious noise. As actually a side note, this is kind of me being ADD, but portals in this game don't always work well. So, for example, this portal is underneath here, and I'll come out in the Nether, in a typical place, you know, in the hell world. I don't want to do anything there. So I come back, and you'd expect me to come back down at the base of my tower, but no, I'm underground somewhere. And actually, crap, this did not work as it had before. So the thing is, right, someone must have reactivated that portal there. I'm gonna have to dig myself back up to the surface. Actually, I think I did that here, though. Okay, let's see how high up we can get back out of there. So we are at bedrock level, but notice how we came out at a totally different place than we had intended. Okay, so here's the portal another portal that had been there. Alright, I'm just going to dig up from here, I think. I don't see anything else. So yeah, if someone puts a portal down at bedrock level that's technically closer in nether coordinates, and nether coordinates are just 8 times whatever the surface coordinates are, basically what will happen is you'll end up coming out somewhere you're not supposed to, because there isn't a 1-to-1 portal ratio. Because the thing is, you know, people tend to think that if you build a portal in the Nether will be spawned to counteract that portal. That's not actually the case. What happens is when you build a portal, there's a calculation done to see if there is a portal in range. And if there is a portal in range, then it won't create a new one. It'll actually go to the nearest portal in range. And it'll only create a new portal from scratch if there isn't one. I think it's within like 200 blocks or something like that. Another really cool thing with this server, though, and I can't unfortunately show this to you, don't know quite how to, is that there is a map. So I'm actually going to tab out real quick, and I think the recording should still go. So I'm going to tab out here real quick and open up Google Chrome. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. And I'm going to look at the map and see where I'm at. Okay. Alright, so hopefully you guys could hear me during that little thing. I'm not sure if it still records when I'm tabbed out like that, but you can do. They have some cool single-player commands. Let's see. Okay, so we actually ended up coming out quite a bit east of our spawn. So I just went online to the Team 9000 website, and there's actually a online map of the world. Oh, I need to eat some so I can run. There's an online map of the world that is updated second to second, and has both, you know, all the surface changes as well as your like a little icon for every player who's online, their location, so long as you're above a certain level, above sea. Like if you're like deep down at bedrock level, I don't think it always shows you. So, and my world's not fully loaded there, unfortunately. So you'll notice, though, you know, I went in that nether portal and was in my basement, basically, and then came out and I was in a cavern, and we're still running, and we're not back to my place yet. Actually, part of this swamp is part of my town, and the town isn't owned by me. I should clarify that. I'm not. The mod lets you there be a town mayor, and then there's assistants and residents, and currently I am one of the assistants for the town, and of course I own my own little plot there too. So you can see there in the distance my tower, which I think looks pretty cool from this angle. Obviously I think it'll look cooler when I have the glass up there, because it won't look like just a random thing. You know, stuff like that. So basically, though, that portal really royally messed up and sent me way far east accidentally, which is pretty interesting. So it's unfortunate though too, because I wanted to show you what it actually had done before, which actually I'll show you around real quick. So again, that's my tower. One thing I thought was kind of cool too I did was I put like a little series of squares there with nether rock filling them in as like a support, and I'm trying to put a square of solid stone slabs going right there to outline the actual square that I built the circle around. I actually went online and Googled and found on the Minecraft forums about the best way to approximate a circle in Minecraft, because it's kind of hard to do actually. It looked really blocky at first because I built a square and then I had to whittle away at it essentially. So again, this is like the mayor's house and stuff, and our community farms. We also have some dyed sheep over here, and someone forgot to replant the wheat that they harvested. But oh well, whatever, it's fine. So we have some sheep over here and different community things. And the really nice thing is though, like, you know, like this switch right here, like I can open and close that, but if someone who's an outsider comes in, who we haven't allowed to come into our town, they can't do that. So, and also there's a mod that allows you to walk on crops without killing them, which is awesome. Someone needs to really replant things though. That's a pet peeve of mine. Anyways, so we're actually going to leave my town right now. I'm going to show you one of our neighbors, well, the start of his town, basically, just to show you sort of how the world's set up. So if you come across here, and again my world is taking a little bit of time to load, we're now in another town. This is the town of Lemons. It's actually the guy who's on right now, one of the guys that's in the chat is named Lemon, or a variation of Lemon. But anyways, he has a big empty open space right here. He hasn't started building on it yet, but it's a pretty huge area that he has set out here for his town. So I'm pretty excited to see what he's trying to do with it. I don't know what his in-game goal is with his town, but that's pretty cool, I think. And I wanted to show you over in the distance there, you see those mushrooms, and that sort of that faint outline of a tower right there and right there. That's another town. I don't know how you say it, but it's Perpetus Moss, I think. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, that town is where my tower, which is so far up there that you can't see it, is where my nether portal had been going prior to people putting that portal underground again. So, and that's a cool little structure there. That's not part of any town, but I think it's affiliated with them. So, you got a cool view of the mountains here in a desert. So yeah, it's nice. It's kind of cool though, having this town thing. I think you can even make nations, but I don't think anyone's really done that yet, as far as I know. I need to eat again. And another cool thing is if you're inside of city limits, you can change different plots to either allow or not allow mobs to spawn. So, for example, you know, in darker places like the basement of my tower, you know, especially where the mob spawners, like mobs would spawn, but they'd almost immediately despawn afterwards, which is pretty cool. And actually, if you're wondering why there was mobs in that guy's town, we were actually on the outskirts of his town, is why. So yeah, so this is the Team 9000 multiplayer server. The link to it, well, actually, all you have to do is Google Team 9000 or T9K, and you should be able to. Oh, my keyboard's not working. I hate that. Oh, hold up a second. Having some problems. And you should be able to find out about it. But yeah, the direct link I think is survival.game9000 with the number 9000 .net. I'm not sure if you have to do anything like sign up online before you're allowed on or something. I know that I had to do something, but it was last spring when I first signed up for the server. They do wipe the server occasionally. Is actually why I'm showing you the unfinished product. I really wanted to wait to show you the tower until it was completely finished, but you know, just in case they do wipe it, I at least want there to be a record of me having made it. Oh, and actually, one last thing about the tower itself. What I think I'm going to do is, because again, I don't want you to be able to get up to the top of the tower without going all the way to the bottom first. I know that'll be a pain, but I think, oh god, soup, yeah. So yeah, I have a glass ceiling here, but you could still fall. It's not entirely safe. I want to make glass panes to go like right here, you know? Sort of like on the outline of where you'd be walking from this glass level up to the top, basically. So that's what I'm thinking. I also have a lot of stuff here, guys. A lot of charcoal. You should see the amount of cobblestone I had. I have a lot of cobblestone. And it's all very disorganized, actually, too. And a nice thing in this game is you can have credits, right? So, like, for example, the way that you get a plot a lot of times is you buy that plot from the town, but for the town to actually claim the plot from the overall world, you have to use credits. And you get credits a few ways. One is by, you know, voting for this server on different server ranking lists. And another way you get them, I'll show you the Nether rail while we're talking about this too. The Nether rail, you know, because you travel faster in the Nether than on the surface. So, like, to get back to the main spawn for my town, on surface would probably take you, I don't know, a long time, maybe half an hour longer, maybe, I don't know. It'd be a while. But if you use this portal should work correctly. Let's hope so, at least. Okay. So yeah, Logarna. That's how I say it. I'm not sure that's how it's actually pronounced, but that's the rail to my town. And I don't have a minecart with me, so I'm just gonna walk on the rails, which is fine. And so there's other. That one might be next to my tower or something. I'm not sure where that's to, but if you go over this way, you know, if you think about it, right now, every block I move is the equivalent of 8 blocks on the surface. So, you know, if you're going in a minecart on this, which is powered, it's pretty good. And actually, another cool thing on the server is, like, our town has claimed this area of the Nether as well. So, like, we own these Nether rail tracks. And the reason we did that is because people, you know, there's always griefers out there. People had come in and been taking the powered minecart areas because they're just being jerks, you know. And, of course, those are kind of important to maintaining the usefulness of the Nether rail. So, now people can't do that. Of course, there are a couple of blocks missing, I think, right around here. No, they got placed back. No, there's still a block missing right there. Or a few. That needs to be fixed. I think that might be outside of my town's jurisdiction, though. I'm not sure. Anyways, though, this comes out, and there's more path over there. This comes out in another town who has a pretty cool little runway going up right there. And I think this is Asgard, I think is the name of the town. I'm not 100% sure on the town's name, but I think so. I'm not really familiar with anyone who lives here, but it seems like a pretty cool place, but it's just where the rail happens to come out. So, and actually I'll show you something too, if I get a chance. So from here, this rail took me to this other town, and you can't really tell because I haven't been able to show it to you. It would take way too long to walk all the way back to my place from here. It'd be obscene. I mean, that's pretty quick, but getting back there. But from there, we're going to run over to the spawn, because there's a really other cool thing they have here, and that is sort of like an economic thing. It's not like an actual economy. It's just for the credits. Like I was saying that you could, you know, voting online for this server. I'm not too concerned with those enemies. But, what was it? Sorry, I lost my train of thought again. Yeah, with what you can do is you can also sell certain items. And as far as I know, the only items you can sell are cobblestone and diamonds. So you can, for example, if you vote for them online, you get, I think, 30 credits. And there's 2 different sites that they take votes from, so that's like, you can get 60 credits a day for just signing on and voting for them. But additionally, you can get credits for selling either cobblestone or diamonds. So each diamond that you sell is, I believe each diamond you sell is 20 credits, and each stack of cobblestone you sell is about $1.30. And I know $1.30, I mean a credit and 28 cents, I guess. 28, yeah, something like that, I don't know. Okay, so you go over here. So there's a few things you can buy. What's that say? That's private. So you can buy stuff there. You can sell stuff here. So I can sell. You can sell one cobblestone a piece like that, or you can hold shift and sell a whole stack of it. So 74 cents for 37, or 2 cents a piece. And I don't have any diamonds with me, but you can sell them. If you check on it, it's if you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they have anything else. Oh, dragon egg. Okay. So, also, if you manage to get a dragon egg, you can sell it for $1,000. Obviously, that's kind of hard to get. But, so yeah, this is the basic part of the world. And they do have several, different worlds you have, and they have maps online for all of these. So this is the Skylands. And I'm not terribly familiar with the Skylands. Honestly, I've only been here when I first signed on. There's a lot of signs around here that will tell you, like, rules and hints and tips and stuff like that. And the point of the Skylands, I think one... Oh. Okay, interesting. Okay. So I think one of the points of the Skylands is that there's a lot more diamonds around here, as far as I can tell. I'm not sure on that. That's what I've heard, though. So it's good for getting lots of resources. And another thing with the Skylands is... oh, what's the other thing with it? Oh, I think it leads to the Nether. Not the Nether, the end. The end. Because you can't... there's also enemies here, though, too. I should be fine, though. I don't think they're any stronger here. There's just... I'm definitely very woefully unprepared to come here, though, unfortunately. There's a... I don't have anything too terribly valuable with me other than that bread. But I can live without that. Okay. Yeah, the chances of... Oh, I'm not allowed to destroy here. Crap. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So you notice that it says Townie. There's not a person named Townie who's telling you that. It's a, that is the name of the modification. I think it's just a server mod or something like that that allows them to, set certain areas protected. I don't know what that means, but gotta watch your step up here, though. Essentially, this area is sort of like the ether or however you say it. It's kind of all chopped up here, though. Definitely a weird area. So this is definitely not a town area. Okay. So I think I'm going to try to see if I can... Okay, so I am now in an area that I'm allowed to destroy. So, I'm going to give it a little try, see if I can mine anything out of here. Maybe. Someone was digging here. And one thing you have to be careful with in this area is you don't want to dig through your island and fall into oblivion. So, try to avoid that. Anyways, guys, while we're digging, I was gonna... Oh, I don't have any torches. Crap. I did turn the brightness up. I don't know if you guys can see okay on this. I apologize. I turned it up to maximum brightness, but it's going to get dark in here in a second until I find some coal. So I apologize for that. Again, I am woefully unprepared for this trip. I kind of just did it impulsively. I tend to do things like that. But this server is a pretty cool server. The rules are pretty simple. No mods that would give you an advantage over anyone else. So, for example, no, any sort of superficial thing, you know, like I have the mod that allows me to have the HD texture packs, and as far as I know at least, that's not a problem at all. You know, if it was, I would be, of course, willing to change that, but I think it's fine. Is there any coal out here? See, coal would be really good right about now. Especially surface coal. Or a tree. Maybe a tree anywhere. I don't see anything. Probably because any tree that would be around here has already been destroyed. Well, I'm just going to dig down to the bottom here real quick. And, I mean, I can see fine right now, but I think it's probably pretty dark on your guys' screens. So, again, I apologize for that. I mean, you're not missing out on much, though. It's, oh, see? And there's a hole in the world. So... so yeah. What else is up? Oh, that's interesting. They use nether bricks. Alright, so I need to find a tree first. Oh, fudge. Yep. Okay. Well, let me go grab my stuff. I think it's close enough. Let me see if I can sort of see where I was. I was over that way. Okay. So, I think. I was near the snow, which I think is that right there. Yeah, and I fell to my death, which is kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Oh, hey. Oh, no, that tree. I can't kill the stupid tree because it's too close to spawn. Yeah. Okay, I don't know, again, if this is the correct snow. I think, yeah, that looks right. Again, it's better than leaving my stuff. Oh, yep. There's some experience orbs floating about. And voila. So, the nice thing is your stuff stays here for a little while. Of course, it is a... Let me organize this real quick. Oh god. Nope. Die. Okay. Hey, little slime. Yeah, actually, another thing is cool that about the multiplayer servers. I'm learning a lot more about, you know, sort of about how to more efficiently play the game and stuff. I'm not the. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat was like hurting. Oh boy. Okay. This is like a little town or something. Yeah, from what I've heard, apparently diamonds are really common in this area, more so than in the overworld. And I would like to get some if I could. Alright, I can destroy here. Yes. Okay. So this is crucial. Okay. Okay, yeah. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Crap. Oh, crap. Okay. Sweet. Managed to kill him. Okay. And of course, the servers do have typical problems. You know, like there's always lag, and there will always be griefers and people who are just lame, stuff like that. But for the most part, I've had a pleasant experience on this server. I think they take adequate precautions to prevent griefing as much as possible, while still allowing you to enjoy the game. You know, so I think overall, I think they did a pretty good job with it. So I would highly recommend that anyone who's interested check it out. Again, it's the Team 9000 server, and it's survival.game9000.net is the direct connect thing. I don't know if you need to like get permission first to log on or if they just are open to the public. Because again, I signed up for this server like last spring and actually played on it for a while. This was before I even had a YouTube account, actually, now that I think about it. I think that's all the dirt was there. I'm going to let all this come back down. I don't know why I wasn't using my shovel. I feel kind of dumb. And I'm going to be a good Samaritan and put some... I'm going to need that. As well as this actually too. I'm going to plant some more saplings here so that someday when some poor soul is walking along and... Oh, that's not going to grow there, I don't think. When some poor soul is walking along and needs some wood, it'll be there. So let's make a furnace. How's that sound? And make some coal, or charcoal at least. So, let's see. And I think, yeah, that should be enough to do that. I don't think we need another wood for anything else, really. Oh, we'll need some for sticks, actually. I think that'll fall in a minute. Yeah, let's see. I'll take about half of it. Well, we don't need that many sticks, actually. Okay, so... that'll give us 8 sticks. 3, 10. One more. Okay, one of those. And, okay. Gonna make some sticks. And it's actually, oh, crap. And actually, I'm gonna have to go pretty soon because it's probably been close to 30 minutes. Something like that. But yeah, again, I wanted to apologize for not having made an episode that recently. As I've told you guys probably numerous times before, my ultimate goal is to, you know, be able to make an episode every day of either Minecraft, Terraria, or Skyrim, or something like that. But you know, just recently life's been really busy. And I'm not trying to make excuses about it. I agree that I definitely could have still made videos, but you know, I'm sure you guys. Oh, I am glitching pretty badly. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not so good. I'm gonna have to disconnect and reconnect. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's see this. Okay, there we go. That was not so hot. There we go. Sorry, this was not... Aha. There we go. And that should be the last of it. I just noticed those leaves weren't despawning, so... wanted to take care of things. Again, I'm trying to pick up all these saplings so that I can plant some more trees for these people to help out whoever comes next, you know. And I'll leave these 2 things here too. Yeah, one last piece of charcoal for that. Okay. So yeah, so yeah, this is the Sky World, and you know, it's a pretty cool little area. Lots of enemies. I think it's a little more hostile than the typical overworld is, but I think also it's more, I don't know, just good. It's good. I like it. And I haven't really explored it that much, so I'm not 100% sure on it. But yeah, that's what this this world has going on here. I'm gonna go see what this is while I'm waiting for all that to finish cooking. Looks like someone made like a little tower defense post here. Again, one of the problems with multiplayer servers always is that you know, if you're too close to sort of where you first enter an area, it's going to be pretty well demolished and stuff like that. So, of course, that also lets you see other people, see how their gameplay styles are and stuff. Like, for example, I went mining yesterday with a guy, and we got, I think I alone, like, we split diamonds up, and I got like 22 diamonds from that, which, in my opinion, is pretty good. Again, and he wasn't even all that impressed by the haul, so that's, oh man, there's more wood there. Crap. Yeah, I'll just leave the rest of that there, and I'll plant these. Okay. There. 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 And here. There you go. Well, that'll be good for whoever comes next, and I think also that'll be better for us, especially if we decide to go mining or anything like that. Although I probably will cut the episode short pretty soon because it's been almost 30 minutes. So let's go towards the snow area, though. I want to see if there's anything around here that... Oh dear. Skeletons. Okay. So yeah. So I would encourage you guys to consider signing on this server if you're interested in doing multiplayer. The only catch, I would say, is you have to be older than 13 to be on the server, which I don't think should be a problem for most of you. I'm not sure, but I think most of people who are watching these videos are in the, like, you know, 13 to 17 to like 20 range. But for a second that looked like a cow, like just for a second, but it's not. Definitely not a cow. Okay, so this area isn't terribly lined. I am going to spam with torches, like you guys had asked. And let me know if things look better, by the way. I'm going to dig too wide here again. And when I get down to the bottom... Oh, hey, some redstone. Nope. I might have to... This is about to break. Might have to save. I'm going to save that in case we find some diamonds. I'm going to go ahead and make some more of these. Okay. Put a crafting table right here. I'm going to turn the rest of my wooden planks into sticks. And give myself 3 of those. That, as much as I hate stone pickaxes, it's going to be a lot better so that when, if I find diamond or gold or something like that, you know, I'll be actually able to use it. So here's to hoping that we'll find something before I have to call the episode, you know, but that's how it is. So sorry, I lost my train of thought again. I'm trying to think what else is new. I don't know, anything is up new with you guys, or anything else that you guys think you'd like to see me do? Again, I do think that my frequency of videos, at least for the next little bit of time, is going to be lower, just because school is kind of tough right now, and I'm kind of busy. And, you know, as you guys, I'm sure know, you know, school life has to go first. I wanted to thank you guys, though, for your patience. You know, it does take some patience to put up with the fact that I keep, you know, putting out a video and then not coming back on for a while. And I want you to know that I am committed to maintain... Oh, there's a lot of gravel here. I'm going to dig this out. I am committed to, you know, making episodes. You see that? That's weird. Isn't that supposed to fall? Oh, hello. It looks like we found something here. Alright, let's get all this gravel out of the way. Okay. And torches, torches, torches. Oh. Nope. There is an enemy over there, but it's on a whole different island, so have to deal with that, I guess, another time. So, yeah, pretty much if you're interested in play on the server, just sign on in, and the rules pretty much are really, honestly, just don't be a jerk. I think I've just broken someone else's mine shaft, unfortunately, who lit it very well, by the way. So, well, let me get back to mine. I'll try to avoid their stuff in case it's someone who still is trying to use it. Let's just go from right there. Let's do that. That's right. Yeah. So, and actually, I'm going to be out of town this weekend, going somewhere. So I won't make any more videos this weekend, but I will try to post this before I leave for the weekend, I guess. Shouldn't take too long to render, I don't think. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the new updates. By the way, I've been watching the new snapshots, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty sweet, especially with the new file format that will allow for taller structures and stuff. That's gonna be pretty sweet. And I am gonna continue. I'm gonna continue my survival challenge series thing. Definitely going to do that. I just need to find time to log on again, because medical school, as you guys know, is yeah, it's fairly busy, so I don't really have as much time. Okay, so that's the end of the world. So okay, and fortunately I have a couple more of these. Tell you what, I will end the episode when all of my stone. I'm going to cover that back up so I don't die. When my stone pickaxes run out, I will call it quits for this episode. I think that sounds like a plan. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to dig 3 wide here to the end and just try to kind of clear out this level that's one above the very bottom. I'm not sure in this world if diamonds are more located at the bottom or at the top or whatever. Who knows? And I really need to get a fortune pick. Apparently, I didn't know this because I'm not that familiar with enchantments and stuff, but apparently if you get a fortune pick, what happens is if you dig up a diamond block, you might get 2 or 3 diamonds from it, which is pretty cool. I think, at least. So very interesting, worth looking into. I wonder if that holds true for like gold and iron ores. Because if it did, you could theoretically cheat the thing. Because when you dig up iron ore, you can place it again, I think. So, be worth seeing. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. And let's see, I'm trying to think what else is different. Oh, well, actually, I had been talking a little bit about the SOPA thing. Again, I'm not wasn't huge on it or anything like that, but I had mentioned it in one of my Terraria videos, and I'm sure any of you who are keeping up with it heard that it kind of got, at least for the time being, shoved aside. So that's pretty cool. I mean, there's always going to be stuff like that, that's how politics works, but I think it's pretty cool that essentially people who were internet people managed to have enough of a voice to stop something that at least theoretically could have been quite harmful for internet type peoples, so I think that's exciting. Doesn't seem like there's much here though, so we're gonna go this way. And again, what else? Sorry, I'm just trying to draw on a blank. I don't know. I've been just super busy lately, I guess, with medical school and stuff. Because I've told you before, the way it works is at the end of your second year of medical school, you take a really, really big test. It's sort of like the equivalent of the SAT for medical students. it's kind of a big deal. It's really important. So I've been a little stressed trying to, prep for that, but also just with classes, because of course classes can be pretty difficult. But at the same time, though, it's manageable. It's just gotta do things. So, but again, as I was saying, I think once this pick runs out, I'm gonna just call it quits on this episode. So I don't think we're gonna find much around here, even though I've heard rumors that there's a lot here. It doesn't seem, at least, to be the case. So that's what it seems like, at least. Oh. Yeah, but yeah. So overall, I would highly recommend this server, and I can't guarantee that you'd get admission to any given town. I think if you were to get on the server, the first thing you want to do is get a good distance away from spawn, because pretty much the first like 5 or 10 chunks in any direction from the spawn point are protected, and for good reason, so that people can't like dig a moat that you can't get around or something. That'd be pretty bad. Okay. And then I'd say, probably get on the chat and talk to someone and see if you can join a town, because joining a town allows you to, first of all, share a lot of resources with people. For example, prior to joining the town that I joined, I was constantly worried because I was always running out of food, and there's no animals anywhere because, like on any multiplayer server, they all get killed pretty quickly, unfortunately. Once I joined a town, though, I had access to that wheat farm, which allowed me to have huge amounts of bread. And at the only cost to me is pulling up the wheat and then replant. Hey, some coal. I mean, it's not the best find ever, but it's better than nothing. Too bad there's not a diamond with it, though. 'Cause that would be pretty nice. So yeah, oh, well, there you go. Just broke. So I'm going to call it quits right here. Again, I didn't really see anything down here anyways. So I think I'm going to get back up to the surface real quick. I'm a little disappointed actually with this little trek into the Skylands because nothing really happened. But at least we managed to get back my stuff when I died that one time. But yeah, so overall I would recommend the server. Get on, join a town, have fun. Again, my town is Logarna, Logarna. The mayor of the town is a guy named BTA88. And again, I can't vouch for anyone or anything like that, and he would try to keep the town small, so I can't guarantee that he'll let you in the particular town I'm in. But there's a lot of towns on the game, and you can even create your own town if you're familiar with the townie mod, or if you just Google how the townie mod commands work. So overall, pretty much worth checking out. And also, if you're on this server, there's a small chance you might actually run into me when I have the time to actually be on. So, or maybe even when I'm making an episode. So who knows? But until next time, guys, thanks again for watching. Sorry it's been so long since I made an episode, but I'll try to make another one sometime soon. And until next time, guys, take care and have a good one. Later.